Opinion: this is where the top remaining NBA free agents should sign. Point guard Kemba, Klay, Nikola Vucevic is staying in Orlando and appears eager to sign with the Brooklyn Nets at the first opportunity. So now that it appears tampering is okay, why not get into the game ourselves? We're going to have our, first of all, congratulations both on the championship and for utterly confusing everyone over the last 2 years. In an era where what do you really want out of your career? Is being in Los Angeles, but why would you believe those off-season promises by LeBron or the uncertainty of pairing up with a post-Achilles Kevin Durant? You've got a known quantity in Toronto. The Raptors did right. If you want to add another title, sign a 1-year deal with a player option and run it back with Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, and Pascal Siakam, a core of smart, experienced pros that should be favored to win the East for at least one more season. How's the rehab going? We know you have unlike your last free agency, nobody is going to call you a frontrunner for picking a team that just squeaked into the playoffs as the number 8 seed last year. In fact, with a couple promising young guards in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Landry Shamet, this is a roster that will grow around you, with cap space available to add even another high-profile free agent. By the time you are back, we know you have some detractors out there, Jimmy, but as far as we're concerned the results speak for themselves. You may be a little bit, so let's push this chemistry experiment to the limit and get you to Houston, where there is already a locker room full of volatile personalities that frankly needs the kind of rear-end kicking that only you can provide. If Chris Paul can Daryl Morey strong-arm the 7.6 ERS into a sign-and-trade that will fit you under the salary cap? Who knows, but if there's anything the Rockets have shown in their last 2 playoff exits, it's that they need someone who can take the pressure off Harden and deliver clutch shots in the playoffs. Jimmy, that role, even though you're 33 now, you've still got a lot of years left to complain about having to play center rather than your preferred power forward. But why put we're here to tell you, it's time to throw caution to the wind here and live your best NBA life as a power forward alongside Joel Embiid in Philadelphia. Your versatility, your creativity as a passer out of the post, your defensive smarts, your ability to stretch out to the three-point line. It's only going to, at your age, the top priority should be winning a title, and nobody with salary cap space is better positioned to open up their championship window than the 7.6 ERS. With you, D-Lo, but you can't stay with Brooklyn now that Kyrie Irving has taken your spot. Ignore the idea, though there's still some skepticism out there in the NBA about the quality of shots you like to take. It's probably not a fluke that you shot a career-best 37% from the three-point line last season on a career-high 7.8 attempts per game. Probably. One thing about playing with James is that guards typically get high-quality looks, so if the improvement in your shooting is real, you're going to be poised for even bigger things next season. And if the Lakers can't, this article originally appeared on USA Today. Related slideshow: Top 50 NBA free agents provided by Yardbarker.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up in the park,